And I remember the first time I heard it, I just felt like, is that even a guitar playing? Like, what is that? That is amazing. Over the past 11 years of me playing guitar, there's been so many moments when I've been playing a song or listening to a song that just resonates with me. Then in my angsty teen years, I was a massive Metallica fan. Still a massive Metallica fan. Got massively into Red Hot Chili Peppers as well. If you can't tell, I'm a massive fan. But along the Metallica route, I really found Pantera to be a good mix of like groove and funk, but also crazy metal as well. But there's one solo in particular, more specifically an outro to a song that has just always been so emotional for me. And I remember the first time I heard it, I just felt like, is that even a guitar playing? Like, what is that? That is amazing. Okay, so I'll set the scene for you. I was about 16 and I was going through my first breakup, if you want to call it that. But for the first time in my life, my brain started to be really, really noisy. That was probably one of the earliest times in my life, I suppose late teenhood, just before you were a young adult. Mental stuff was keeping me up and wasn't letting me sleep. I would be awake for hours. And I would stay up on my phone the whole time trying to search any remedies. And very quickly, I found the world of ambient music. And I used to go to sleep to theta waves, delta waves, all sorts of waves. At the time, I couldn't personally afford Spotify. So a lot of my music was YouTube videos downloaded through MP3 onto my phone in my gallery. So I didn't have photos of anyone or anything. I just had songs in my camera roll, basically. And I was listening to a lot of Metallica, a lot of Megadeth, and I was listening to a lot of, I was getting into more Pantera. And then I came across a song called Floods. And the whole first half of Floods is very creepy and slow, and very grungy, actually. The main hook of the solo in the middle is played at the very end with massive delay and reverb effects on it and an ambient rain effect. In case you haven't heard it before, here's what it sounds like. I mean, I did my best to try and replicate that ambient rain feeling with all the delay and lead guitar. My first time hearing that outro, I didn't want it to end. I heard it fade out and it was like, I just wanted more of it. And it didn't take me long to find an 8 or 10 hour version of just the outro on repeat. And that was my new song to sleep to. So naturally, as a guitar player, I wanted to learn how to play that. Of course, I want to play that on repeat all the time. That will be my new meditation playing guitar. But the shapes that you have to play the Floods outro or even solo is diabolical. I remember it was so discouraging to me at the time because I was like, what do you mean I have to place a fret on 4, 6, and 9 or 8? 4, 6, and 8. Like, what are you talking about? And I eventually came to find that that's an add 9 shaped chord. Thank you, music theory. A lot of the intervals between notes stay the same, but Dimebag is an absolute genius. What's amazing that I found out years later is that he didn't compose that for that song. There's a clip of him I've included in the description of him playing it years prior, in between songs at a live performance, but I just think it's amazing. He probably just had that as a kind of throwaway thing, same way he just had the main riff of Walk being like a sound check warm-up, that he probably had that as a warm-up as well, which I think is a perfect warm-up to stretch your fingers. Absolutely amazing. He utilizes a bit of palm mute and it utilizes a bit of sliding, accurate sliding, especially when your hands are stretched so much and you're constantly flipping the bird off the beat. We got a lot more solos like that, a lot more songs that resonate with me in different points in my life. Everyone's got one, so for me, it was this. So please tell me, what was it for you? Thanks for tuning into the video. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, tough shit. But yeah, it's been Dale. Peace.